Now the next question is again for TCS NQT. Remember, we have only few days left. I think from 27th of this month they are going to conduct the test, right? So only few important questions with respect to TCS we are going to cover in this series. Again, this question is a bit lengthy questions, so don't spend too much time reading these questions. We have to quickly grasp the data. Data is very important, what the data it is providing and what is the expectation output of this program. This is the way you have to quickly jump on the solutions. What is this problem statement? It is chain marketing. So what does this mean, chain marketing? I hope you knows LIC, right? If you convey a person who is willing to take the LIC, whenever he pays the premium amount of that LIC policy, you will be getting some percentage of benefits. And on each year he's paying the LIC amount, you are going to take some percentage. This is what it is called chain marketing. And if this person convey one more persons, then you'll be getting the percentage of this plus percentage of this, even though you never spend time to convey this person, but this is being affected through chain, right? This is what it is called chain marketing. A person's commission, you are getting cumulative all the percentage, even though you are able to convey only one person, but that one person internally able to convey another person, but you are getting as a parent conveyor, you'll be getting some amount of the percentage. If there is no one able to convey, then you will be having a different percentage of commissions. Now going to the questions, okay, what it says is this is chain marketing in the organization. Income generation, definitely I am looking for the income, right, through which it the member generate income for themselves. The scheme is such that, suppose A joins the scheme, and it is very important who is joining. A, this is the very first person who is joining, okay. A joins the scheme and makes, yes, this is what, two persons R and V to join the scheme, because you are able to convey the two persons R and V. You are the person whose name is A, and you are able to convey two more persons, I will say child of this is chain marketing scheme. Then A is parent member, R and V is the children's, right? A is parent and R and B is child. This is as good as you have A and you are able to convey R and V. Then what is the benefit I will be getting? When any members join the scheme, then the parent get total commissions of 10%. This is what I was saying, right? So I will be getting 10% from each child member. Yes, this is going to be 10% of this one, 10% of this one. I will be getting from each member 10%, right? Now it is more members, I will be getting more 10% from each one members. For example, here they mention only two members. So if I have child, I will be getting 10% from each member. Now, what is the benefit if they internally makes any members? So child will be getting how much? It is 5%. Now this will be getting 5%. This will be getting 5%, and I will be getting 10% from this one, 10% from this one. This is how I will be getting more and more if I have more number of childrens. If parent member does not have any member join, this is very very important, okay. I'll mark this with another color, okay. If parent don't have any childrens, then I will be getting how much? 5% of the total amount. And for your information, total amount is 5,000. So fix this is, I have 5,000 fixed amount. If I don't able to convey any of the children's, then how much percentage I will be getting? 5% from this 5,000. If I get children's, yes, I am able to convey, so I'll be getting 10% of this one and 10% from this one, right? And what is the percentage each children will be getting? 5% from my scheme amount. Each children will be getting 5%, and I will be getting 10% from each if I am able to convey the children's. Yes, if I don't have the children's, then I will be getting 5% from this amount. This is a straightforward question, nothing magic in this one. Only thing is that it was a lengthy questions. Once we figure out this one, then we can see, okay, this is the example. Okay, they have given the example as well. So what is the total amount? It was 5,000 fixed amount, and Amit is parent. Yes, Amit is parent. Okay, then how many children are there? Yes, I have the children's whose name is, let's say, Rajesh and Virat, right? Now I have two members, and each member will be getting 5%. When I say 5% of this amount, what is 10% of this amount? It is 500. 5% means it will be 250, right? So this member will be getting 250 rupees. This member will be getting 250 out of 5,000, right? Now, how much Amit will be getting? Since Amit is having the children's, that means 10% from this one, 10% from this one. So what is 10%? 10% will be 500. Okay, 500 from this one, 500 from this one, it will be 1,000 rupees I will be getting as parent. This is what expected. Okay, Amit will be getting 1,000, Rajesh will be getting 5%, Virat will be getting 5%, and the most important is they expect the output in this format. Total number is 3. What all those 3 members? Amit, Rajesh, and Virat. Now, commission details. Amit will be getting how much? 1,000 rupees. 500 from this one, 500 from this one, because it is 10% of total amount is 5,000. 500 from this, 500 from this, it will be 1,000, and each member will be getting how much? It is 5% of 5,000. That means it is 250. 250 and 250. This is the format they expect the output. Now, nothing big magic in these questions. Only thing is that you have to identify the data. Yes, it is parent, it is children's, and if I have the children's, I will be getting 10% from each member. If I don't have, then 5%, and each member will be getting 5%. This is what. Only condition is for the parent. If they have the children's, 10% from each children. If I don't have the children's, that means I will be getting 5% of this amount. Now jump on the directly on the solutions. Okay, this is very important to understand the data. This is hard coded for now, since I know this is the fixed amount 500 5,000, sorry, and I will take parent input, then I will take the flag. Okay, has means yes. If it is yes, I have the flag, yes, I have the children's. Make sure that this is capital, because I am checking this flag where? Here. If you put a small y, no, this program will not work because it is case sensitive. Now, if I say yes, then I'm going to read the children's separated by commas. This is called list comprehension. What it does is, in a single for loop, I'm going to even process the data. There's no two separate statement. The moment I'm iterating one by one data, I'm going to operate on that data. This is called list comprehensions. So what the operations I'm doing is splitting each one based on the commas, and I'm making one list. Pay attention on this one. This is dictionary I'm going to use for storing the commissions. Why it is dictionaries? Because it is keys and values. Key is the member name and the value is the commission, right? Based on the keys, I can get commissions. That's the reason this is empty dictionaries, and dictionary is represented using curly curly brackets, flower brackets. Yes. Now I will add the children's. First, I was having the members as just one parent. If I have the children's, I will add. Now commissions. Okay, since I have the children's, that means it is 10% of the count of the children's. From each, I will be getting 10%. That's why don't calculate 10% from each, then you add again 10% from another child, 10% from another child. Instead of that, you say number of the children's, which is 2, 10% of 5,000 rupees. This is how you have to calculate. That's why I am multiplying number of children's 10% of this amount. Once I get the commissions, yes, I am storing with parent because this is parent commissions, and we have to get the commission of children's, where the children's are in the children. Now for each child, how much they are getting? 5%. That's why scheme amount, which is 5,000 and 5% for each children's. Now, if I don't have any children's, how much percentage I will be getting? As a parent, I don't have the child, right? So I will be getting 5% of this amount. This is how I handle separately using else block. Now finally, I'm going to say total number of members are, length of the members, and commission detail is for each member. From commission is dictionary, pass the member name, I will get the commission amount. This is what expected format I should be able to print. This is my member and this is commission, member commission, member commission. This is total number of the members I will be having, right? This is how I can format and print the data. This is so straightforward. Only thing is that you have to utilize the time efficiently. Thanks for watching this video, and in the next videos we are going to cover some of the small problem but which are very important. It might ask in TCS NQTs. Thanks for watching these videos.